Hey there, let me ask you a question. Have you ever wanted to invent your own magic trick and sell it to other magicians? Have you ever wondered, how do I even come up with ideas so I can invent my own magic? Or what if I do invent something? How do I go through the manufacturing process? How do I prototype something out? How do I use a 3D printer and the files to do so? My name's Adam Wilbur, and I've spent the better part of 15 years doing just that, inventing magic for the magic community. It's the only thing I've done as my full-time job for the last decade, and I've learned a lot along the way. If you're at all interested in putting out your own magic to the magic community, or even inventing your own magic for one-offs or for your personal shows, I've developed a course specifically for you. This is over 4.5 hours of everything I've learned in the last 15 years of product development and manufacturing. We're going to talk first and foremost about how we get inspired. What's that initial spark and where can we find it so we can start inventing our own magic? How do we stay creative so that process becomes easier and easier with time? And then we move into section 2, where we talk specifically about taking that idea and turning it into a prototype. What exactly does my crafting kit look like? And what are the most essential tools needed when developing your prototypes? Once we've gone through section 1 and 2, we move on to section 3, which is manufacturing. How do we now take these prototypes that we've built and find a company that can scale them up and produce them in large numbers so we can in turn sell them to other magicians across the world? In my time as an inventor, I've put out over 25 physical products in the span of about 10 years. Those have grossed over $3.5 million in sales. So if you're an inventor or you want to be an inventor, then this course was made for you. It is a great way to supplement your income. It's also a great way to take your ideas from your head, build them into something, and be able to share those with fellow magicians across the world. It's an unbelievable experience when you create something and somebody else spreads joy, laughter, and wonder with the thing that you created. This product development masterclass is everything I've learned in the last 10 years of developing magic for magicians. So this course is over 4 hours of detailed video, as well as a 50-slide deck that you can download and keep as a reference throughout your development process. There are a bunch of templates and things to make your life easier when you're doing your research and development, when you're doing your prototyping, and when you're doing your manufacturing. Every single thing that I do in my practice to put out the best magic possible is put into this course. There's also 4 specific case studies in this masterclass. Products that I invented, where I talk you through sort of the ins and outs of these products and why I liked inventing them so much. One of them, for example, is the floating deck display you see in the background. I talk about how I did very little work to make that a reality. And that's the cool part of inventing magic. A lot of times things are almost done for us, and all we have to do is put the pieces of the puzzle together to then share it with the magic community. Along with your purchase of the Product Development Masterclass, you're going to get free access to me anytime you need it. So anytime in your development process, if something comes up where you feel stumped, you can reach out to me directly, and I'd be happy to give you any insight that I may know which would help you solve your problems. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this trailer, and we'll see you on the inside.